Hi there and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. If you're new, then hello and welcome aboard. And if you are a returning subscriber, then hi. It's always nice to see you back. So this is week 3 of the Facebook challenge. And if it's the first time you've ever heard about the Facebook challenge or us having a Facebook group, we have a Facebook group. The link is in the description. This will be, I think we've been open about 2.5 months, and each month, well, this is the 3rd challenge, and this month it's all about book pages, and it's not about the text ones, it's about these picture ones, what we love, and we just don't know, you know, what to do with them. Or I mean, I'd got a box of them and you just kind of think, well, you forget about them, to be quite honest. So I thought, I'm doing woodlands at the moment, so I went through all my books and picked kind of, you know, things that I could use in woodlands. And we've been each week working through a different pile of stuff. The first week I did pockets. The second week, what did I do last week? Oh my goodness me. Tags. Journal cards and tags. So this week we're going to do the ones that we actually want to use as pages, and look at different ways that we can make these into pages. Okay, so I think I'll start off not easy but quick ones. So I think they'll probably be the quickest. If you are taking part in the Facebook challenge, make sure you post your pictures or links to your videos and things, and keep hold of your photos, because at the end, like at the last day of the month, I mean, or it might be the first day of the following month, I will put a post up saying, you know, if you've done 4 items in this month and you want to be in the prize draw, then put your photos down below. So don't think that, oh, because you've put them up that you're in the draw, because otherwise it means that I've got to go back through all the feed of the last 4 weeks and find everybody. And yeah, at the moment I can do that. There's about 800, well, it's probably about 900 of us in by the time this goes live. But yeah, as the group grows, it's going to turn into a massive job. So you know, you ones who's been with me a while, let's lead by example, and then obviously people join in or you know, get what's going off kind of thing. Right, let's start. So my normal size journal page would be that high, and I really should know how wide an A4 is, shouldn't I? So it's 8 1/4 inches. So I want to make these 8 1/4 inches. Okay, so let's get a pencil, and if I cut that at 8 1/4, would that spoil the picture? A little bit. So if I took it from there, so let me take the top part off. And then let's go 8 1/4 now. Don't want to take it any further down. So 8 1/4 would be there, which is better than just a little bit higher up. So I'm going to cut it down there. I'm not getting my big trimmer out because I can't fit anything else on the table. And then I'm just going to trim it down slightly where I've got my rough edges. Make sure it's nice and straight. So that is ideal now for a page. And what I didn't do, sillily, let me just get this straight, is check the picture on the back and make sure that was okay. Luckily it is. So inside you will find that there's all writing. Now you may want to keep it all writing, but I don't, because I think, you know, that would make a a great writing spot. So we're going to cover that up, but first we'll do these. I'm thinking if I get all the pages ready, and then we can do all the faffing after. So 8 1/4 from like the top of the holly would come to about there, which would be fabulous, because I don't want that writing in, or do I? Because we've got the writing on that side. So let's have a look what 8 1/4 would be like. You know, if I did it like this, I just thought if I did it in half, it's not so overwhelming, so that wouldn't be no good. But if I did it from there, so really I need to do it from the bottom of the writing, which would be there, which I still think that would be fine. So I'm going to take the bottom off like so, and then we're going to go 8 1/4, so that's there. Just mark it there, and I'll just go under that line, you know, slightly. Okay, and then I'm just going to straighten that up. Okay, so that's that, and then again we've got the writing in the middle. Let's put those there. Oh, there's another one very similar. So I think again we're going to have to go high, so 8 1/4 would be there, which that looks okay, but yeah, that would be fine. So I'm going to take this top bit off first, like so, and then we're going to go 8 1/4. So you would do yours however tall you want yours, and if you're not doing them for anything specific, then just do it what your regular kind of sizes. And then I'm just gonna straighten this side out so it's nice and straight, and that's that one. And again we've got writing in there. So let's have a look at this. So if I took that top writing off and went from there, it would be 8 1/4 would be there. Or I could go from under the writing, which then as 8 1/4 would be there. But we would have cut off that bit. Would that look weird? No, I don't think it would. So we'll do that, which is the lowest writing, I think this side is. So I'll get right under that writing. Yeah, we've got the writing on the other side. And then guess what? We want 8 1/4. So that's there. Okay. Oh, don't take your eye off that dot. So that's that, and then we'll just straighten it up. Yeah, that's lovely. And that's that one. And then we've got another one. So let's have a look at this. So if we went from the top of the writing, it would take us to the top of that writing. If we went to the bottom of that writing, it would take us to the middle. So I think we'll take the bottom off first. And just like so. And we'll measure from the bottom up. So 8 1/4. Oh, it's just on that writing. So let's just go flush. Okay, and then we'll straighten that side up. sure that's got a little rip there. I'm going to go, yeah, I'll go a little bit further. Oh, the trouble is I've got that right in there, but I can still go just a fraction. That's it. I'll probably put some tape on that. So that's that one. So I think we've ended up with, you know, pretty decent images there. So what have I done with the rest of the pieces of paper? This one I just want to tape together. So we might as well do that. I'm going to do it with a framer's tape. And I still haven't ordered any. What a surprise. So I'm going to stick it on this one first. Like so. And just rip that bit off. Oof. And then I'm going to line it up. I'll just leave a little, you know, bit in between. Make sure it meets okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just get my scissors and cut down it. Do I want tape through the middle, through the other side? I don't think I need the framer's tape, but I will just put some washi tape, because this framer's tape is very, very strong. So I'm going to put washi tape on the other side. It's more a decorative thing than joining, you know, two things together. If that made any sense. It just sounded like a load of waffle. It's funny, isn't it, how sometimes when you talk you can be dead straight to the point and explain, and then other times you feel like you've said far too many words. The explanation's gone on for far too long. So that's that. So I don't want to, oh, mind you, I was going to say I don't want to do anything to these pages, but I might cover the numbers. So that's another one that we need to get finished off. So how many of these have I got? Oh, I've got another one of those. Why have I got that? Oh, it's for that side, isn't it? Okay, right. So where's my big ruler? I've buried it. So if I went 8 1/4 there, that would be there. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's the highest point. So you could do with just catching under that writing. So let me take it from the bottom first. That's fine. And then 8 1/4, I can still remember that. I think I was just testing myself. And that's there. Okay. So that's that one. Okay, I'll pop that over there. Right, what else have I got left? Right, we've got these. I'll get these cut up ready. So these are going to be, I'm going to make them into pockets, but they're also going to be page pockets. So let me just get this folded without the, oh, does it need, yeah. Right, do we need the scoreboard? I think I do. Let's get the scoreboard. I'm going to say I've got the little one out, but yeah, I probably need the big one. So I want to score right there. Let's do it a little bit deeper. Okay. Oh. severe, Tania. It's still hard to, well, it's not as hard, but you know what I mean. Right, so that's ready for cutting. Let's have a look at this one. I'll say this one's a top. Oh, one. So we'll go there. Like so. Fold. Fold that. Beautiful, aren't they? Can't wait to use those in my journals. Then we've got this one. Oh, this one's nicely folded. Oh, that was a big picture then. Wonder if I can take that up a little bit more. Oh, look at that too. But that's about the same, but it's got the deers on. What if I took it to there? Yeah, that would work. Am I pushing it now, taking it up there? Let's have a look. No, it's still fine. Sort of straight, I hope so. Okay, so that's that one. The reason I'm trying to push it as far up as possible is I just want to stick around this, and then it's a sealed, you know, pocket. Otherwise I would have to you know, make some kind of hinge and things. So, and that one's fine. So is that all those? Yep. Let's get this out the way. So we'll start and trim these down. Oh, this is an exciting episode. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you are too. It's not all about me. You're liking it too. So this would be a page, and obviously it'd be a small page, but it's nice to have things, isn't it? It's staggered pages. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's not wider than my page, so that's fine. I've not got to cut anything that way. I am just going to take just a little touch just to even it back up, and there's a touch of white, and then I'm going to take that top bit off. Okay, and that's it for now, this minute. Oh, I'm so excited about these. So nice to be able to use those really big images in the Gordon Benningfield books. So that's that. That's that. Obviously I'm folding them in half first because I've only got the small trimmer out, and they're obviously too wide to put under this trimmer. So I'll do that. Lovely, and then I'll take the top off. That's super. Let's just see if that's straight enough to a bit off. Could have done with bone foldering it, couldn't I? Yes, you could. All right. Let's do that now. I've said it. That's lovely. Let's do that one. So these are beautiful, you know, both sides. That side. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I'm going to say, I think, you know, the books are going to make a big difference in the journals. I've said it before, but, you know, I've not said it a lot. I've not been, you know, doing journals for a long time. Probably 2 years now, and I started off making embellishment. No, I started off making ephemera, and I did that for over a year. Just made ephemera because you know, I've got an Etsy shop, so I just made ephemera and sold it in my Etsy shop, and you know, I was happy happy whistling along, and I don't think I'd planned not to make journals or planned to make them. I just hadn't, and I just enjoyed making the embellishments that much, that ephemera, that I never moved on. Well, I did, because obviously I've moved on, but at the time, you know, I'd not moved on from it. And then when I started YouTube, you know, just over a year ago, I made embellishment ephemera for ages, and then I just started getting into making embellishments, because I always thought, oof, you know, they're just too faffy, too complicated, too messy about it, and all the rest of it. And I started making them, and I really enjoy making them now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that bit. I think what I'm going to probably do is, because I don't want to fold that further, because I'm going to take, you know, part of the tree. So I think I would fold that up like that to seal it. Look at those deers. So that's beautiful. So let's just burnish that down. Have I finished what I was saying? No, I haven't. So yeah, I'd just carried on, you know, making ephemera, making embellishments, and then started the YouTube, and yeah, then thought, well, you know, people are saying, oh, how do you do, you know, this, that and the other with a journal kind of thing. I was like, got no idea, you know, got no idea. And obviously people think, oh, you know, that you know everything. And, you know, a lot of you have probably made a lot more journals than what I have. So when I got into the making the file folders, because see, that was then my next great love, and that lasted a while, and you know, it's still my love. So I just used to put blank journals in. I've made loads of notepads, like A5 notepads, and I've done them in hardback and stuff. So, you know, I knew how to sew them in and things like that. But yeah, I'd not done a proper journal with interest in it. It'd just be, you know, either kit pages, plain pages. I'm going to stop talking a second. Yeah, I'm back. So I've got these. Oh, that doesn't need, so that needs covering, so I'll put that in my pile. I don't want to join those together. What I want to do is join them to some tea stained paper. This is stained really well, and this is just tea, it's not coffee. So how shall I do this? Let's put I need to make a spine, so I'm going to make it with this. So first, let me, shall I do it at 2 inch, or is 2 inch going to be too big? Let's have a look. So if I do it at 2 inch, and I've got another 2 that want spines on, so I'll cut those as well. Yeah, so I'm really now just learning about, you know, putting a journal together, what's got more interest. So yeah, this making pages into things and all the rest of it, it's new to me. So yeah, and I'm loving it. So I think it's all coming together. I mean, some people will make a journal straight off. You know, they find junk journaling and made a journal, and they're not so like confident in the making ephemera part, but they can put, you know, a journal together and do covers and things like that. So I think because there's so many elements to it, it takes a while, doesn't it, to... Right, let me think what I'm doing. So these want coming down height-wise, and This is, oh, too complicated. That's what it is. It's a number that I don't know. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get these all together and I'm going to hold them, and I'm going to mark it with something that I'm hoping that I can see. I was going to say see in the dark. No, I'm not going to be able to see it in the dark. Oh, I can't even see it in the light. Now, there's 2 marks there. Is it the first one or is it the second one? I don't think it's either. I think it's the last one. Yeah, it's neither of them. Right. It doesn't matter if it's not spot on because I can cut it down when it's all together. Now, I've gone up there and I knew that that wouldn't cut, but I can't see it. Oh, come on. Yeah, I couldn't see it from up there. Right, so let's just move that out of the way. I'm just going to drink my tea. And I'd got coffee, so I fibbed. Right, and then I'm going to get the scoreboard and I'm going to score it at 1 inch. And, you know, of course it doesn't fit. Why would it? Why would it? So I'm going to do it quite deep. So I want a nice crease on it. So yeah, I've been loving doing the book thing because I'm looking, you know, what I'm saying as I'm looking at the pages, that, you know, oh, you could do this, that and the other with it. This is me just kind of, you know, looking with different eyes and seeing that myself. The only times I've really used books in the past is really to fussy cut. I'm trying to think if I've, and obviously text pages to make pockets out of. But yeah, that's about it. So this is all very new and I'm liking it. So that's going to go on there. So that's going to be my hinge, and then I will put the tea stain paper over the next one on top of there. And I can see that that is a little bit what's the word, long, but I can do that after. I'm going to use fabric tape because I want it to obviously be very secure and strong, and I want it to be quick because obviously need to move on to the next part. So I've just glued down one side. I'm going to try and line it up with the end of the page. So I did it on that side, and then I'm just checking on that side, and that's fine. I'll bring the length, what's longer, down to the bottom, so all I've got is one cut. I'm not going to cut it off yet. I'm going to wait until it's dried a little bit. So do this. Let's just squash that down. I am trying to think if I've used book pages in any other way. I mean, I've used the Edith Alden text pages, you know, loads. Made lots of different things and all the fussy cuts for different things. So yeah, they have really been just for fussy cutting. So I'd got quite a lot of books, what, you know, I've bought in the last 18 months or something, what I hadn't used. And I used to sell a lot of book packs in the shop, and I've not been selling them as much. One, because what am I doing with that? That's going to be, but that's just going to be a page. Okay, I keep finding things. Right, these ones I'm just going to trim down this side just to get this roughness off. Like so. But yeah, books went so expensive over lockdown. I've not been selling as many. I still always have, you know, a few in. But because I used to take the pages out what I wanted to fussy cut. And then the rest of the books, see, I would bundle up and sell. But now, obviously, I'm going to want to use them. So, am I bothered that that's too tall? Have I got to cut this down? I thought these was as long as those. Oh, it's not. No, because I measured it against the other one, didn't I? Oh, aren't I silly? Right, so I think what I'll do is, I don't think we need that bit. So I'm going to cut round there, like so. Then I'm going to place that there. And then I'm just going to cut off what's left. Oh no, I'm going into the owl, aren't I? Does it matter? No, it does a little bit, but I'm going to whatever. Let's put this one down slightly. Sorry, owl. Right, so if I take this to 1.5, will that give me, yeah, that should be plenty. I'm going to have to do the other one as well, aren't I? Oh, should I? Is it going to work? Because then I've got them both. And then if it's not going to work, I'm going to have to cut some more. Right, let's have a look at this. So, well, I'm just going to do it. Because I don't want to cut it down any thinner. And that I can't think of another way to do it. So, just going to do it. Okay. Let's put that on here. Yeah. This video might, well, it's going to be a long one, isn't it? And I'm sorry, but I had to get everything done. So that's that. Quite happy with that. So I'll put that over there. Oh no, I need to put some pages on it. Getting ahead of myself. Right, now this one. So I can do that. And then I'll just cut whatever's left at the top. Now, I think I will pause, and all I'm going to do is just make the other side of the page. I'll do one on camera because I'm not explaining myself very well, and then I will pause and do the other three because yeah, to make the video not as long. Right, so that's there, and then I'm going to cut that off. I think I'll do it. Shall I do it like that? I'm just going to do it straight. Oh gosh, it's never been straight. Okay, so that's that. So I've just got 4 like that, haven't I? There's no more hiding. No. Right, let's get the fabric away. And I need to trim the bottoms of those, don't I? But I think that's wasted time until I put the papers on. Right, I'm done with that. Oh no, I won't. I'll need the pencil. Okay. So, let's find out how wide this page is. So the page is 4.5 wide. So I'm going to want 2 at 4.5. So 4. Oh, I've got both pieces here. Come on. Being silly now. 4.5. Okay, so one. No, I'm going to want it longer than, wider than 4.5 because that'll make that short. So that is, am I going to want it 5.5? That's because we've got to take into account this bit, haven't we? So once we've stuck that on like that, oh no, that is too wide. Let's have a look at. Oh right, I was right the first time. Oh, yes, because I'm not sticking it on there, it's going in there. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, so let's do that to 4.5, and then I'll measure the owl pages. Okay, let's put them scraps over there, and the owl pages are a funny size, just over 5 3/4. Oh, and my measurer doesn't go up to that either. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the cheats version. I'm just going to go like that. I'm going to get that thing. Hold on. Let's make sure this is straight. Right. It might be a fraction. Oh. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that's super. Okay, so we've done that. I don't think I need my trimmer anymore. Let's put that roller over there. So that one's that one, that one's that one, that's scraps. That's my board. Right, so I am going to put this back on with Fabri-Tac. I don't know why I didn't put my mat on. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm just going to place that there. I'm going to get that butt to there, because if you remember, the bottom of that does want trimming. Just gonna, I can see that I just need to bring it out a little bit. It's very hard to see the, that's better, and obviously it does want trimming up, so I do need the trimmer. Let's get the trimmer back out. And we'll get this straightened up. Oh. And we'll just get this straightened up. And that's it. So we've now got a page. That looks as if, oh, I'm not straightening it now because I've cut it straight. It doesn't matter, you're not going to see that. So where's our original page? So if this was a page in our journal, we would have that on that side, we'd turn it over, and then we'd have a page, and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to pause and I'll do the other three. Okay, so I could have joined those two together. I don't know if I said that before. You know, these two, I could have taped them up like I did the small one, and you know, had them like that. But I wanted to make more, you know, so these are all now going 2 journals instead of it just going in one, because I've used that on the other side. Also, this back page, what I put in, if I'd have wanted, I could have had it wider, because it doesn't have to match this front. It just has to match what size your journal page is going to be. So I just wanted to say that. That's the point. Do these stick out? No. Ooh. Just. So I think with that, I am going to snip just a bit off, because obviously depending where they are in the journal, blah blah, they could they could end up bigger, you know, poking out. So we'll take that off now, like so. So I'm going to do a part 2 to this. So I'm going to get all the pages prepped like we're doing now, and then I'll do part 2, finishing off. So these ones I am going to glue around. I'm not going to glue in the middle because they're going to be sewn in. So, and I want them as side pockets. So all I need to do is glue across the top. We have to wait a minute till this glue decides it wants to come out. Once it starts, it's fine. So I'm going to just start at the, can you see how I'm going like across? I always think if you just do it there, it's not making this top bit very secure when you're pushing things in and out. So I always kind of go like that. So it's got like a little triangle in the corner. And I say always when I remember. Okay. So that's that one. I can't tell you how excited I am about these. So this one, I'm obviously going to just glue the flap down. This one will actually, you know, be more secure than the other one. So that's that one. In between part 1 and part 2, I'm going to get everything inked around, because I'm going to want to ink all the sides and what have you. But I'll do that off camera. Oh, let me think about it. Yeah. So let's go around that corner. Let's not do it on top of the nice picture. So if you did miss the introduction to the series, there will be a playlist, and yeah, check that out, because I talk a lot about, you know, oh, what can I use this picture for, and all the rest of it. And I think if you are quite new, or I don't know, I mean, like I say, you could say, well, I'm not new, but I would have found it interesting because I wanted to learn it then. I think sometimes, I mean, I've watched videos, you know, from when I first started watching junk journal videos, and I watched them, but I didn't do the project or whatever because I wasn't ready to do it. It was either too, you know, I felt too complex or what have you. And then I've saved it and gone back to it. So I think sometimes, yeah, you only want to know things when you want to know things, kind of thing. So yeah, you might find it interesting. So that's those ones. They're all ready to be done. So that's ready to be done. So we've got, have we just got, oh, we've only got one of those. I thought we'd got a couple. So these, they're fine as they are. Let's have a look at the width. Yeah, they're fine. But I don't want these edges on. And that's very autumnal. That's very autumnal. Yeah, that's September. Yeah, they're all, so I don't need to cover any of the pictures. But I do want to cover these. And I could make some into little side tucks, which I think I'm going to do with this one. So So if I cut this at 1.5, shall we do the brown, or do we want to use this, what I've embossed? Let's use this, what I've embossed, but it's too, you know, to go in my cutter. Every time I say cutter, I want to go to chop off your head. Obviously, I'm not going to, because this chopper's far too small. Right, so that's his length. Yeah. Now, what did I say? Did I say 1.5? I said 1.5. So I'm going to cut 2 of these, because I'll do the front and the back the same. So 1.5 and 1.5. I like this. It looks like mould. It's just glue, and then obviously ink's gone over the top of it. Right, so we've got that. I think I want to round the corners, so I'm going to round the corners of the page first, like so, and then I'm going to round these. Did that go in properly? I feel like, oh, yeah. And then I'm going to stick that down there, like so. It's just a little bit of size difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink that before I stick it down, just so whatever's peeping out isn't as stark as it looked. That's better. Just hides it. Yeah, so I'm just going to glue it down there, and I think, I don't know, what do I think? I don't want to put a thingy, a notch, because you're not going to be putting anything small in. It's going to get lost in 1.5 inch wide strip. Okay. So that's that. So obviously you can do this with with any you know, bit of writing, what you don't like. You could just put a pocket over there. You could put just a little embellishment. That's nice. So was that my piece? Did I not round that? No, I didn't. I thought I did them both at the same time. Obviously not. Oh, I think I've calmed down now. I'm going to say I've been really excited about this. So nice to get some of the ephemera used. So now when I make ephemera, I do put, you know, sets in the shop, but I do keep a lot now for myself to use. But obviously I make more ephemera now because well, I do a video a day, so you end up with lots of ephemera. So it's weird. One of them was a bit longer and one was a bit shorter. So that's those. Then I don't know if I'd got some ribbon, so I didn't. Oh, that looks nice. Or I'd got some material, so you could put a strip of material. I'm not going to bother with that. I thought I'd got more than one sheet, so I thought I needed lots of different things. Or I've got this lovely, I think Jodie sent me this lovely, oh, I love this. So I'm going to put this on. The only thing is I've now rounded those corners, and yeah, it really doesn't. I don't know if I'll be able to stick this on and then cut round it, because it is sticky. It's double-sided. Let's give it a go. It is quite thick, this is, but I don't think it's, you know, mega thick that it's gonna cause too many problems. So let's cut that off there. and there. So yeah, you can obviously put ribbon up there, hessian, washi tape. You could do like some sewn strips, you know, with your strips what are left over, sew them all together, then stick those on. You could just do little squares, you know, like a collage over it. So there's lots of ways to cover it. Right, I don't want that, do I? Let's just put that down there. Let's get this on. This is a bit of a swine for getting the back off. I've got it. Let's start fraying. Let's see if I can just put some glue down it and then just push that back in. Come on. Right, I'll have to leave the page open. Okay, let's get this one on. So once I've done that, we'll call this a video, and then I will put a part 2 up later on today. And hopefully you'll join me and we can carry on, you know, finishing the pages off. In hindsight, I wish that I'd have stuck it there and cut it down, but, you know, I didn't have hindsight because I've not done it. But now I know. So we'll just cut around here. Luckily, this is cut pretty easy. I didn't think it would, but yeah, it was fine. I need to keep that page open, don't I? Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, and I will see you later on for part 2. Bye for now.